Hi, so welcome to this class. In today's lesson, what we actually want to do is to identify first term and the common difference for different kinds of arithmetic progression. All right, we have the first one, we have five. The questions actually said find the following are APs, find their first term and the common difference. So we have the first one, we have 5, then 12, then 19, then 26, then 23. Okay. All right, so the first one we're going to identify is the first term. So this is the first term. That's the first number that shows up, and this is our A. Our A is equals to 5. Then we're also asked to find our common difference, which is the D. D. So in this case, I'm going to say D, and that's going to be 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5. And in this case, 12 minus 5 is also going to be 7. Or I could say 19 minus 12. I could say 19 minus 12. And 19 minus 12 is actually 7 too. So the common difference here is actually 7. So this is the answer to the first question. All right, so we have the second question. We have 14, 11, 8, 5, and so on. All right, so what is the first term? The first term is actually 14, and that's our A. So our A in this case is actually 14. All right, so what's our common difference? That would be D has to be 11 minus 14. 11 minus 14. 11 minus 14 is actually minus 3. Okay, or we could also say that it's the same as saying 8 minus 11. 8 minus 11. And 8 minus 11 is actually minus 3. So it's the same. So you see our common difference is actually minus 3. All right, so let's move to the third one. All right, so we have 2, then comma 3.5, then 4, number 2 over 3, then 6, and so on. All right, so what's the first term? So we see that the first term is actually 2. That's A is equals to 2. Then we have the common difference, and we could see that that's D equals to this minus this. That's 3.5 minus 2, and that gives us 1/2, 1.5. Then as this also the same as saying this minus this. That's 4 number 2 over 3 minus 3 number 1 over 2. And that actually equals to, if you do your math properly, you still get 1 over 2. So our D in this case is 1 number 1 over 2. Okay, good. So that's how to find the first term and the common difference. Let's take another example. So we see this. Find the first term and the common difference of the following. So you should pause this video at this point and try out these 3 questions. So if you're able to do that, congratulations to you. All right, so let's do the first one. We have 7, 1, then minus 5, then minus 10, then minus 15. Okay, so what is the first term? This is the first term. So A is equals to 7 is the first term. So what's the common difference? So the common difference is D, and that has to be 1 minus 7. That's 1 minus 7, and that's actually minus 6. But are we satisfied? Let's check out. So we have, let's say another one, D is equals minus 5 minus 1. Okay, so what's that? Minus 5 minus 1 is actually minus 6. So the common difference is actually minus 6. All right, good. All right, so let's see the second one, 2, then comma 7, then comma 12, then 17. So I believe you must have done this. And let's find A, which is the first term. So the first term is actually the first number here, and that's A equals to 2. All right, so what about our D? Our D has to be 7 minus 2. So 7 minus 2, and that's giving us 5. So by this time you should be familiar with how to find common difference. Then, and that's still the same as 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7, and that's still gonna give us 5. So the common difference is actually 5. All right, so let's take the last one, minus 9, then minus 3, then 3, then 9. So what exactly is the first term? This is the first term. That's the first number that shows up, the first term. And so you have A is equals to minus 9. So what then is the common difference? So that common difference now becomes this, that's minus 3, minus 9. So be careful with your sign so that you don't get things mixed up. So that's the this term minus this term. So open up the bracket, what you get is minus 3 plus 9. So minus 3 plus 9 is actually 6. So let's check up another one. So we could also say that this 3 minus this minus 3. Okay, and that gives us 3 minus times minus. What we get is plus 3. And 3 plus 3 is 6. So the common difference is actually still 6. So this is our answer. So hopefully by this time you should be able to find the first term and the common difference of any arithmetic progression. All right, so catch you up in the next lesson. Bye.